First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That one taken in by London. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. He'll take this down to the 47. Big Wiggins up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Ready up. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Flush to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. To throw again, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Report. What?
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. We'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Out to his right. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Raven first down.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
Hey, come on.
Here's Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here for Robinson. Into the secondary at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun. It's Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Here's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is a Dafe Owe in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
14-yard gain.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's a big one for the Ravens. An even 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5. Now Jackson on the move. He's going to tuck it and go.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
It's 3rd and 4. To throw is Jackson. Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
On for the field goal. A A 36-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We're going to go play action with Penix. Open man down the field, Mooney. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
33-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the Falcons, first down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's first and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone. First time today.
The Ravens take over first and
10. In motion comes Andrews.
180.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Forced to his right.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
A first down throw for Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. But we'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. It is 3rd and long. Now Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You heard my man, the love controller, the lava king, children, hop on and let the journey begin.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
first and 10. Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Here's second and 3 to go. Jackson up top again. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
First and goal, and it's Henry. A short kick, down to the 7.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Bateman is the motion man. Again, it'll be Henry. And the defense stiffening here. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal. Jackson. Forced out wide. This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Start on the ground with Robinson. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown tonight. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Ravens take over first and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
Yo.
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Jackson looking to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14, good for a quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
At the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes play...
And he's got another one! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Jackson now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Really can't afford to go 3 and out here, Mike. I know you got the lead, but it's not insurmountable by any means, especially after they just scored their last time out. So they've got to dial up their best third down protection, best third down play, whatever it is, by any means necessary. They've got to keep this drive alive.
Going up top and looking for Flowers.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Robinson on a toss to the right, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
on second down. Here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. Still going inside the 20. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 56 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second down. Jackson moving outside the pocket. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Troy Anderson. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through three. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 22 now, here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. Last caught, it's Charlie Warner, the tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Atlanta.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Let's go.
On third down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Now Robinson. He's to the 10. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Now, Jackson. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
First down.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
The receiver did his part. He creates really nice separation at the top of the route, but he just runs out of room on the sideline. I think the quarterback's thinking, get that ball out of my hand a little bit quicker, and I got myself a completion.
Now Jackson. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Jackson up top again. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
To throw is Jackson. That's caught, so they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
that's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On second down, Penix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. And you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Ready.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready, take go.
On the give, it's Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Let's go. Ready.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year. A number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson on the run to the right. Going up top and looking for good start. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jesse Bates able to come up with the play and knock it away.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees. Get on with the win.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.